Well, here's my other subject. I go to a food bank. Yes. Can I afford food? If I can find it on the store shelves, I would go to a lot of places. But I do go to a food bank. And like I will go tomorrow, whatever the day is. And I will go with another woman who will, I used to do is give her half the food that I got at the food bank. And I said, hey, why don't you come with me? You can get your own food. And I can keep the food that I have, but put in stock in the shelves. And this is for you, feeding your parents and your grandmother. If your grandparents are active, if they're still alive, and remember, I'm a lot older than many of you people are, but are your grandparents still alive? Are they active? Fit as a fiddle, healthy, looking alive, and if they're active, are able to go on long trips, and go to Alaska, go to Hawaii, go to Europe, spend all the money that they would have left you when they died. Yes, grandparents are doing that now. As I told my mother when she was still healthy and that thing, why don't you go to Alaska? You want to go to Alaska with your friends? Go to Alaska. You know? Don't worry about me. You're going to leave me some money. Spend it. Get it before you go to the nursing home. Let Social Security pay for your nursing home. Maybe keep enough around for a little while and go to the nursing home. Now, what happens if they stay at home? They want to be around the kids. Okay. The woman when I go to the thing is still active her age, but there are some that are not. Some mothers are not. Some grandmothers are not, and that is a problem. Making sure I'm an older folks, and two ways to look at it. I do eat junk food, but I do have my cans of peas or cans of carrots each day. I try to do that. Why do I have a can of this? Because having a carrot is somehow I never got used to eating carrots or celery or cabbage. Uh, I like it in a can. Processed food, yeah. It's packed with salt or sugar. Then you take it, you pour out the liquid, and then you wash out the stuff, and you eat it. I've never been into fresh vegetables, even though I do like apples and oranges and bananas. But well, I guess those are fruits. But and you watch what your grandparents eat. Um, I could eat a whole pie when I was younger. Now I take that pie and I make sure it's cut up to eighths. Why? I'm an older person. I can get diabetes. Yes. If your granny, or I say feeding grandmother or grandparents are overweight, it's bad for their health. Um, I ride a bicycle almost every day. I go 20 miles. Yeah, hey, unless it's snowing and raining, cold outside. But staying healthy. And of course, one thing about staying healthy, you belong to AARP Health Club. You know, you pay for your Social Security, Medicare, yeah, and they give you a free health club. Hey, take it. You know, they got millions of people all supplementing all this stuff, so take advantage of it. And what do your parents or grandparents like to eat? I liked Twinkies when I was young. Now it could affect my heart and my waistline. That's true. Um, Also, making sure that your parents have on their shelves food that is current. Being a couple years out of date isn't bad, but remember your grandmother? Yes, you go to her pantry and you happen to see any dry foods the mice have eaten, any, or the cockroaches in some cases. All the cans are bulging. Mm-hmm. Why, look. Why, this is from 1940? Yeah, that thing, or they're rusting, or they have eaten themselves through. Yeah. Yes, my grandmother had those things, and well, she got them on sale. Do I like things on sale? Yes, yes. Do I see a good deal when I go get myself the restaurant 100-ounce cans, the big ones? Yes, from Restaurant Depot. This is not a plug, but the Restaurant Depot, where all the restaurant owners go. I go there. I do. Hey, 100 ounces is a lot better than a 12-ounce can. I can guarantee you the price is a lot better. And I still pay food tax, but the price is still a lot better. Um, yeah, let's see. An older parent can have a house full of food and forget to eat it. Yes. Um, as my mother was slipping into Alzheimer's, um, a lot of her food choices it turned out to be wasn't very good. You know, the old saying, eating a bag of chips at night, not very good, especially if they're all salty. I like salt too, but not that much. Um, Sometimes you would just forget. She would forget to eat. It was like that. Or on the other times, going out to a restaurant, my mother would sit there and take the rolls off the table and stick it into her purse. What are you doing, Mom? Well, it's for my brothers and sisters. Oh, okay. Her brothers and sisters all passed on. Not, don't say anything. Um, and you gotta find out this too. Basically, a lot of food people buy is cheaper crap. I can tell you some of the stuff on the store shelves by experience. The off brands are either good tasting or ick. Where do they get this stuff from? And I've gotten off brands. So I try to stay with the brand stuff that's 10 cents a can or maybe 20 cents a can more expensive. Um, it's like having cuts of meat. There are good cuts of meat and there are bad cuts of meat, and there's stuff I wouldn't feed my cats. There's this other thing about your grandparents or parents is that make sure all the bills are paid, especially county taxes. Um, Depending on what they're getting on there. Well, if they happen to live in the state like I live in, after 65, their county taxes are usually slashed in half. Yes, about senior freeze on that. But still, depending on the house they live in, or the apartment whether they live in, well, the house they live in, let's say. Making sure that they're, watch their money, making sure that they don't, maybe you should control their checkbook. Making sure they don't have money, so if somebody comes to the door, asks for $1, they don't give the person $1. Credit cards, the older folks? No, no credit cards. No checking books, no credit cards. Cash, very little. And making sure that you, if you're capable, making sure you buy the groceries. Making sure. Because, can I get day-old bread? Oh, this is okay, I can take this. Watch it, the old saying about making sure they don't spend too much money on, oh, I like steak. See, it's what, $10 a pound? Oh, that's good. I love steak. You can't afford steak. Yeah. Let's see. You must pay your county taxes. You must pay your electric bill. You must pay your water bill. And you must change all your old lamps, lights into LED lights. And maybe they will notice, and maybe they won't. I have LED lights. I cut my power down. Here, I'm going to move my sheet over. Oh, yes, here's the bad thing. To feed themselves, they may decide to skip on their medicines. Okay? That's why you should handle the account if you're not of that senior age, is to handle the money. Making sure they have those little trays of pills, so each day they have to take these pills. They remember to take those pills. I had a mistake on when I took a pill. I was supposed to take it at night and not during the morning. The doctor says, need to take it at night. So I take it at night. So I take 3 pills. As I said, if they have a cell phone, you need to block a lot of that. I would rather have them have a standard telephone with a line, because otherwise they can punch it all over. Well, they can punch it all over the place anyway. You need to find out and check out the phone bill each year, each month. And making sure that, as I said, don't have any money checking or money around, credit card numbers or anything like that, because at a certain point, somebody will give them a call and ask them to drain your bank accounts. And I've seen that happen. And your grandmother will outlive your grandfather by 10 years. Your mother will outlive your father by 10 years. Your wife is going to outlive you by 10 years. Yes. And the old saying, I have fallen and I cannot get up. People do that. As you said, your grandmother there was a woman down the street. She fell and she couldn't get up. That's why there was a wellness check. People do wellness checks. At a certain point, my neighbor's going to do a wellness check on me. My sister, she needs a wellness check. Your grandmother needs a wellness check. Grandparents need a wellness check. If your parents are over 75, they need a wellness check. And who knows? One day you will need a wellness check. Oh well, feeding grandmother. Make sure she's fed.